After you watch this video lesson, click on the link that's right below this video, and that will take you over to PracticeTheGuitar.com, and there you can practice this exercise at 15 different tempos with full notation and backing tracks to practice along with. Go sign up and check that out. So this triad exercise is designed to get you to learn the shapes of all the triad inversions for a C major chord, both in block sections of each position of where these chords occur, and as well as across the neck, working on 4 different sets of 3 strings. So we're dealing with the notes C, E, G here, and we're just flipping the notes to get all the different inversions. And the exercise just basically moves along each string set when you're practicing it across the neck, and then when you're going in blocks, it's just flipping the triads this way. Same exact shapes, same exact notes, just an alternate way of viewing the fretboard. And this will give you a really great visualization of where all these notes fall on the guitar neck. So what you want to do when you're practicing chords like this is you want to try to make sure that you play with the very tips of each finger. So you want to sort of curl your fingers around and try to play with the tips. That way you don't get fingers hitting other strings, and you get the most smooth sound that you can when you're playing each one of these chords. Now, the other thing that I'm trying to do here with this exercise is I'm using a hybrid picking technique where I'm using the pick and my second finger and my third finger on my picking hand to get the most smooth sound possible. You can, of course, just strum each triad as well. You don't have to do that. But if you're interested in that technique, it's really useful, and it gives you a nice sort of piano-like smooth kind of sound. And what I'm doing there is I'm basically pushing down with the pick and up with the fingers. So that way I can strike all the strings at the exact same time. You don't get that strumming type of sound. You get this even attack between all the strings. So what I would recommend you do is go sign up for PracticeTheGuitar.com. There, once you sign up and log in, you can get all the tablature, the chord blocks, the notation for all of these triads, and then you could practice along with videos at the 15 different tempos, playing each one of these shapes in time with backing tracks. And there's also separate backing tracks without guitar on them that you can practice along with as well at all the different tempos. So go sign up. Go check that out. Here is a close-up shot of my hybrid picking technique here. And you can see I'm just pushing down with the pick and up with my fingers. I'm using my second and my third finger. And you can do tons of things with this. You could do arpeggios, single notes, and you also can just get this nice smooth attack across more than one string as well. So it's a really useful technique. Notice how I'm keeping my pick flat. I'm trying to not tilt the pick forward or tilt the pick backwards. You're trying to avoid that scratchy sound that you would get by tilting the pick. And just trying to keep all the notes as smooth as I can get them. For my fretting hand, what I'm trying to do is, whenever I can, use the tips of each finger so other fingers don't get in the way of other strings. And this also depends on the chord voicing as well, because there will be some of these patterns where you'll want to bar your fingers to get the notes to ring too. So as you learn the shapes, you'll be able to adjust accordingly for what needs to be barred with a specific finger, or where you need to play only with the tips of each finger. But a very useful and important technique for keeping your playing as smooth as possible.